Senator Fadahunsi is still making the headlines, still trending, and the police are still being watched, especially by concerned citizens and Nigerians. Joining us to discuss the legal aspect of what the sitting senator had said and what it means, especially under the Nigerian constitution or the laws. We do have a legal practitioner and special advisor to Osun State Governor on boundary matters. Barrister Bukola Onifade joins us this morning. Thank you so much for joining us.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning to you. Let's quickly jump into this one. How serious is the allegation against Senator Fadahunsi? He was at the police yesterday, was invited. He did show up. Videos are circulating online. He also granted an interview after he had met with the police. We're told it was 2 hours of conversation. We do not know what happened inside. But what does this mean, especially for looking at it from the legal aspect, the statement that was made?
Thank you very much. Let me use this opportunity to say big hello to Lagosians and by extension to the good people of Osun State. It is very, very unfortunate that we find ourselves in this kind of mess and situation in Nigeria and in particular Osun State. I believe that before you can be given a position of responsibility to be a national leader, there's some statements that you just by virtue of your emotion or frustrations say to the general public. The statement credited to the sitting senator, Senator Fadahunsi, is highly criminal in nature, and if found guilty by the court of competent jurisdiction, I think the punishment is massive. And let us know this very clear, that by the section 308 of the Constitution, who protects the president and the vice president, the governor and the deputy governor, does not extend to even the Senate president, who is in the third rank of our government system in Nigeria. Now, if the senator made such a, with due respect to him, a reckless and a criminal statement, I think by now he should be charged to court. But I know the police will tell you that they are still doing their investigation, and after investigation, and they will try, they will say they want to charge him to court, because it's saying that kind of statement that your party should be killing another party's member, even from that particular day he made the statement to the election day, and that if you cannot find, he mentioned some names, that if you cannot locate them, find them now. They have mother, they have father, they have children, they have wives. Go after their children and their wives. So it's a very weighty and a criminal, highly criminal statement. Even I've just said it, that the immunity that we are talking about does not extend to the senator. But let me say this, and let us get it clear. I can assure you all this reckless statement and a political killing and violence that is happening in Osun State, I'm about to say it, that the Nigeria police, particularly Nigeria police in Osun State, contributed massively to this crisis we are witnessing in Osun State presently. They've started this crisis all along, hating one party, protecting them for their criminal activities, closing their eyes for their illegal activities going on in Osun State, but looking, running after and arresting, detaining, unlawful detention for another political party. So if...
Mr. Onifade, permit me to butt in there. These are very weighty allegations against the institution of the Nigerian police, and you are a legal practitioner. So do you have evidence to prove these allegations you're making against the Nigerian police force?
Yes, I will give it facts and figures. I will give you facts and figures. It's on the social media. Let me tell you, more than 65 accord members have been in detention in Kuje prison, Abuja, Nasarawa prison. Innocent people. I'm not saying those who have been arrested by a court, people are all not guilty of the allegations. But I'm bold to say, and I'm telling you, that 99% of the people that are court members that have been arrested by the police in Osun State are innocent. They are just being arrested and detained because they have affiliation with their political party, which is their court, and they are supporting Governor Ademola Adeleke. No offense. They just caught up on the frivolous petitions, and they say they are acting on which is not tenable in law. Now, let me come to the issue of APC. And no single arrest has been made by the police. For example, let me tell you about, there's one robber from Mr. was killed up to the present moment. Even when we have written series of petitions, we have fingered some suspects to the Nigeria police. Up to this present moment, they have not arrested a single person. There is one Ezekiel in Ilobu was killed, and the guy is not the guy that killed him, that was accused of that he killed him, that killed that guy. Not only him, there are many other people, and they are working freely in Osun State as I'm speaking with you. Before now, you might have seen it on the social media, where branded APC vehicle with the picture of the president of the Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and the APC governorship candidate in Osun State, Asiwaju Munudun Oyebamiji, displaying guns, shooting people, anybody with a court car, shooting them. We have number of people that was killed. We have number of people that was hospitalized. Ask the Nigeria police and the police in Osun State. They know these people. We wrote a petition, we mentioned their names. Up to this present moment, these people, all these suspects who perpetrated this criminal act are still working freely in Osun State. Many others. In the recent, even we are talking about the statement credited to the Senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Senator Fadahunsi. Just about a day before yesterday, there's one Damilare Francis Enyade, who is the APC candidate for the Boripe Ifenodun Anodo Federal constituency, was threatening voters, was even threatening the city speaker of Osun State House of Assembly, Honorable Adewale Egbedu, that if he dares come out on the day election, he will have himself to be blamed. Up to this present moment, police have not even invited him or arrested him. Even the senator that was invited, if it is a court member that was invited and questioned, I can assure you by now that a court member might have been in Abuja, if not in Prikuje or Nasarawa prison. So the police in Osun State and Nigeria are biased. I do tell them, those of them that are my friends, that the only thing that is left for your guy is just to remove their cap as a police and put on the cap of APC. So we can easily know that they belong to APC. They are seriously working to APC. And look at all these kind of things that are happening in Osun State. As at yesterday, they are still arresting, intimidating our people. And can the IG of the Nigeria will say we don't know, he's not aware. When there's one, they say IRT from Abuja, that the CP will say it does not have control, that they came from the IG, has been moving around. I've been moving around in the state, arresting innocent people of the state, of a court member, who are not committed any offense. Even the senator that we are talking about, one of his police or delay, Wemimo, who does not have any power of arrest, was the one this senator gave a jeep with some police cover. We don't even know whether those police who are following him are genuine one or not. Going around, stopping people at large and arresting them, taking them to the police station without any petition. It was the same Wemimo Solomon that stopped the commissioner for environment in Osun State and arrested him with his security details and take him to the state CID without any petition, without any complaint. And the Osun State Police Command, under the leadership of the IG, Disu, accepted a kind of nonsense, madness, irresponsibility act. How could somebody who is just an ordinary or delay to a city senator be arresting people in Ilesa and be taking them to the police headquarters? I think the first question they should ask him, who is the complainer? Where is the petition? What is the offense of these people that you are just taking them? So that is the kind of lawlessness and embarrassing situation we find ourselves under the leadership of the Nigeria police and especially the police in Osun State. And you can see, you have seen in the video, you can see that there's one notorious talk of the APC who is being aided, who is being guided by the police and civil defense in Osun State, and moving around taking over garage. Well, even not minding the fact that the governor has given an order that he has suspended the activities of NRC in Osun State. And these people are still moving around. If you go to all the garages in Osun State now, you will see all of them with guns.
So are you saying that the Accord Party is completely innocent in all of this? Is that what you're saying?
No. If I'm saying that, I'm not being fair. I'm not saying Accord Party are 100% innocent. Yes, we can have bad eggs among us. I'm not disputing that fact. But this question is this: the police must balance their operation. You cannot close your eyes in one criminal act and be pursuing innocent people. If you say you see anyone who has committed one criminal offense or the other in the Accord Party, we are not saying you should not arrest them. We are for peace and we must uphold the rule of law. But when you close your eyes and you are not arresting criminal in APC, you are just arresting innocent people in Accord, people will be agitated. It is you and me that we have one kind of level of exposure and education that we know we cannot take law into our hands. That if we are agitated, if any injustice has been meted on us, we can approach legal means to resolve that crisis or to fight for our rights. But ordinary people on the street who are not educated, I'm not saying every criminal. I know we have some criminal-minded, educated set of people, but by and large, we have many who are not educated. When somebody who has not committed any offense is being arrested, detained, remanded in prison.
All right, we have less than. We actually have less than.
How do you want him to behave? How do you want him to look at the police?
All right, we actually have less than 48 hours.
They want to revenge and do their own wish.
The police has been put on the spotlight. Law enforcement agents in Osun State have been put on the front burner. We have less than 48 hours to the elections, and we'll be monitoring what the updates are. Thank you so much for your time with us this morning. We look forward to speaking with you again during the elections.
They have not changed. They have not changed the attitude. Even I've not seen the difference between the former Ibrahim Gota and this present one.
All right.
They are still carrying the same activities.
But the world is watching. The one thing we know is that the whole of Nigeria is watching. The world is watching. Thank you so much for your time with us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And just to mention, we have to give a right of response as well to the police, and we're going to do that in the course of our programming today with what you've alleged and stated. And we'll also look forward to do that tomorrow. So there must be a balance in your claims.